Quick update, guys. I have received the part from the powder coating from the guy who did the powder coating for me. Already disassembled the calipers, ready for reassemble. As you can see here, I have received 8 ton of parts, everything for the suspension, brakes. So, as you can see here, I have brought myself the old brake line. The new brake line, it will go here like that under, and will go to the caliper, to the bracket here. So I have myself here a KS tools bending tool marker, and basically the marker, how I will do, I'll be marking the bend on the new pipe with the dot, with the marker, and then the dot will always be facing me in the tool, and that's how I will see in which plane I need to bend these lines in order to, because as you can see it goes in various directions here. That's how I will know in which direction I need to bend the pipe so it matches the original. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bend out this brake line. So as you can see, I have marked my first bend, and it doesn't really matter which direction it goes, it is the first bend. So we will put it into the little tool. And it's a little bit short, so I'll be cheating a little bit on the first bend, but it's not a big deal. We shall clamp it in. And with the smooth motion, we will get it to the same bend as the other one. A little bit more. And a little bit more. And it's perfect. And here we have our first bend. Let's continue with the rest of the bends. As you've seen, it was a little bit fiddly with these lines, because you know it's all these bends, and you have to make sure that it goes all nice and how it's supposed to go, and I believe it's quite good. It's very soft line, so if now we'll try to see if it fits here, and we will adjust it if necessary, but it's really soft line, so I don't think there will be any issues adjusting it. So let's try to put it on there, on the control arm, and see how well it fits. It's really well. We have this side, it goes in, we clipped it in there, we clipped it in there. It's all nice and dandy here. Very good. And also it goes on the other side, so not touching anywhere. Really good. So yeah, I think I'll bring the brake lines, the soft ones, and let's try to hook them up and see if everything hooks up nicely and nothing touches anywhere. So here's the brake lines. I ordered, to be honest, not original, but this is supposed to be quite okay. It's from Schmidman. So this is rear outer, and then I believe this is rear inner, and the slightly longer one. And this goes into the caliper, and this goes to the other hard line that is on the body that we have installed in a couple of other previous videos. So let's try to unpack them, and we'll put them onto the control arm and the trailing arm. Fit in the pipe, the bracket, the line. Nothing is touching here. All nice and good, nice and straight. Clips in on that side, and then of course we put in the line here. Everything nice and straight on this side. I'm really happy, this is coming along really nicely. So I think what the next thing we will do, we will start to look at the brake calipers. I have to rebuild them. As you know, they also are powder coated. We could put on like all the nice bolts here and everything now, but now there's no point in that. But I have all the new hardware and everything. We will be putting it together really soon here, so stay tuned. And but yeah, let's have a look now at the calipers. We'll have a look at both the front and the back. So calipers, I moved the control arm over there, and now the calipers. So I have already done 2 of them, fully assembled, rebuilt, new seals, new pistons, new bleeder valve, new rubber, new guide bolts, basically new everything. So there's that. And then of course also rebuilt the front one the same way, new gaskets, new guide bolts, new piston, new everything basically. So looks quite nice, actually. I'm quite happy with how they turned out. So there's that. And then of course we have the front caliper in the bracket, and then a rear bracket, a rear caliper that we will do now. And what I have here is the rebuild kit that contains all the necessary things. Let's just have a quick look what we have in here. So this is for the back. We have the piston, we have the gaskets, the bleeder valve, some grease. So we'll use this. We have the new guide bolts. I have also a pick in case I need it. And basically that's it. So let's get on with the assembly of the calipers. I think we'll start with the rear one and move our way to the front. And from this we'll have this. If we look inside here, it's nice and clean. It's not rusty or anything. It's quite good. Very good, very good. Maybe you can tell me one thing. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to clean up the seating area for the brake pads to the metal on the bracket itself. You see it's all painted inside. Maybe somebody can let me know if I have to do so. Let's rebuild some calipers. Went quite smooth, nice and clean, and the rubbers went in, the square cut seal went in nicely, lubricated everything what I could with the, what is this? This is our silicone grease. Yeah, I'll tighten of course the guide bolts when everything goes on the car, but other than that this one is done, so we shall put it on the side there. Now let's do the same to the front one. As you can see, nice and assembled. Everything went smooth. The seals sit fine. Everything sits fine. I forgot to mention I also have the anti-rattle clips that clip in here and here. They kind of stretch out across the entire thing, but I'm not gonna put them on now because I still need to take it apart and when I will be putting everything on the car, so there's no point in that. And basically what they do is they prevent the brake squeak, brake pads vibrating, making noise and all of that. So yeah, all in all everything went smooth. Now we have assembled the brakes, all 4 calipers, and next thing I'm waiting for the bolts to mount the caliper to the control arm, and the same goes for the front, so we'll have new bolts. Very good. So I think that will be it for this video. In the next video we'll be looking at maybe already putting the rear suspension back into the car. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching guys, and have a nice day. Bye.